First up, the Morbius trailer dropped, the brand new one. And this trailer manages to be even more confusing than the first one, or Venom, or, well, pretty much anything Sony's done. I honestly think they've taken the ultimate Tom Rothman approach with X-Men and just said
Nah,
everything's canon.
So
nah,
I literally called this after Venom Let There Be Carnage. This is exactly what I said, and there's audio proof in this YouTube channel.
nah, I was severely disappointed because he didn't have plasma suckers. So
This is Sony. I bet you they're gonna make that joke.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, Avi Arad owned what was it, Toy Biz, that produced that was tied in with the animated series and stuff. So I guarantee he was on set laughing, being like, "Let's make a sucker joke." Ha 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 ha. Oh, okay, Avi. It's creative genius at play here, and no bounds. So people have obviously probably seen so far. So Morbius features the Vulture, played by Michael Keaton.
Yep.
It references Venom. It has the Oscorp logo from TASM, but not the building, which quite clearly Sony said we need to asset flip and make some money off of all the R&D we spent on TASM. So toss that same logo in there. Don't pay anybody else.
But not the building. Like, why don't you use the building as well?
They clearly didn't want to render that, right?
Yeah, that's the one thing. I was like, it's weird to me that they keep reusing assets from older sets.
Well, also,
they ain't got money to make new ones.
Speaking of reusing assets, they couldn't even update the Spider-Man poster, so they're still using the PS4 loading screen.
Yeah, I mean, Venom had the Apple screensaver.
True. It's man, this Morbius, man, like, if I wasn't a fan of the character, I would not care. But
yeah, I just straight up don't care. I think it looks bad.
I think it looks better than Venom Let There Be Carnage. I'm gonna be real with you. I think it looks
no, it looks about the same to me.
So middle of the line.
If it's the lowest possible line, yeah.
It's like if the bar was on the floor there.
Yeah.
So are we setting the bar below or on par with Venom and or whatever else Sony's gonna do, or because I feel like a major part of the interest of this film, and that's all the things I've seen about it, is people questioning what is going on with it. Nobody's like, did you see the scene where Morbius is flying ahead of a train? Nobody says that. Everybody's like, this doesn't make any sense. Let's talk about it. It's like,
yeah.
Seems to be the
I'm
market.
convinced that they're being the mad lads that they usually are, and this is going to be revealed to be in its own like Raimi Spider-Man 4 universe.
Oh Lord!
And that's why you have that. You know, the Oscorp logo is different, obviously, but time has passed.
We know the Vulture was going to be Topher Grace. Oh Lord!
Yeah.
Oh Lord!
We know Vulture was supposed to be in Spider-Man 4.
Yeah. So
if it's now in a multiverse of movies, to quote WB there, it's just like, hey, yeah, he fought Vulture and it's Michael Keaton in this one because variant and they can look the same. It's not the same one, but yeah.
You know what could make me less interested in everything is the idea of Tobey Maguire fighting Jared Leto, but somehow Sony would deliver that disappointment. So this kind of makes sense. Yeah, it's oof. Man. Also, don't forget, Horizon Labs is in this because they had to throw that in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what is this thing?
Yes.
What is this thing?
Yes.
Well, also, don't forget, J. Jonah Jameson played by J.K. Simmons. The same version that we've seen in the MCU is going to make an appearance in Morbius, because he kind of confirmed that forever ago when he was shooting the film. He said he had multiple appearances, and that was one of them. So, this is going to be something. I honestly, do you think, and this is just me kind of going off of how they pulled it off in Venom, do you think the post-credit scene of this film is also going to be just everything shakes and he's like, I want to suck the spider's blood.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point. I wouldn't be surprised.
I honestly, if they pull that twice in a row, I'm just gonna stand up and clap for 5 minutes straight. It's just
Literally every movie they do is gonna have that ending.
I love
every
the idea
movie.
of that Kraven the hunter. He's just hunting somebody in the jungle. Suddenly, a wave hits. He's in New York. He's like, I guess this is a concrete jungle now. Looks up, sees Spider-Man. He's like, delicious.
he just aggressively licks the screen.
I will pay to see Aaron Taylor Johnson chew the screen and literally lick it. I will pay good money for that.
It's like, what are we doing? What's going on?
That seems to be the reaction. Luckily, we don't have too long to go. It's coming out in January.
Yeah, 2 days before my birthday, the bastards.
Oh, happy birthday!
Spit on me while I'm down. Why don't you know? It's bad enough having a birthday in January. Like,
this isn't even worthy of a kink. Damn it! This is just pain.
It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad.
It's going to be something. I'm optimistic just because I love Morbius as a character, but oh boy, the downhill on this movie started with them casting Jared Leto, so it's...
Yeah, it was all downhill. Well, it was downhill the second they decided to greenlight a Morbius movie.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
It's a weird one. I always felt like he should have just been like bouncing off of Blade or Moon Knight and like a supporting Midnight Suns character to me. That's what he's always been. I will say, though, in the trailer, if you look at a couple of the frames, while they're cutting very cleverly, it definitely looks like he has the collar that's red and going all the way up. And I'm like, oh, Lord, if they can manage to put that in there, that's it. That's just stupid enough to work. So
I didn't. I only watched it the once, and I was like, yeah, that's enough.
Yeah, I'm good.
That's enough for me. I'm done.
Well, I guess that's enough Morbius talk for now. I assume it's probably not going to get delayed because the early teaser was like next year. And then just now it's like, oh, the final teaser confirmed January. So things are looking pretty good that it's going to hit.
Remember Dark Phoenix?
Yeah. That's
because
true.
The trailer says it don't mean it's going to come out then.
That's true. It could still get a bump. It is rather rapid, like only 4 weeks after Spider-Man, which is kind of shocking. But, I mean, Sony, so what else you got to do? They got to get the money. They really need the money. That's kind of the takeaway here. So,
oh, they ain't going to get it with this movie.
Yeah, I know. It could shock us, though. We don't know.
Not in January, it ain't.
Jared Leto's Cult will make it a hit. That island off the coast of, I think it's like between Italy
wherever
and
that is.
Croatia, I think. I can't remember correctly. But yeah, there you go. So yeah, the Cult, keep it alive.